Right now I'd like to look at a technique where I'm going to remove this small, about 5-foot piece of wood. It's a little bit too big for me to handle and not quite big enough for me to set up rigging. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make a mismatch cut where I'm going to make a cut in here on this side and then a cut in on this side so that the two cuts bypass. Now the distance between the two cuts will depend on the size of the wood. Let's take a look at this. Stand clear, cutting. Okay. Now I can break the piece away and throw it where it's a safe position. Right now I'd like to take a look at the classic drop cut, where I would come in and make an undercut here, then come from the top, move out a little ways, and then come with my top cut out here, causing the limb to break away. I'd then finish the limb cut with a collar cut in here. Let's take a look and see how this works.
Whoa, that's exactly why we feel that this technique on larger limbs is not the cut to use.
That's absolutely right, and I know when we get down and look at that piece of wood, we'll see a very pronounced kerf in there, and you could see that it wanted to grab the saw and just yank it out of my hands. And there are occasions when it'll do so to the point when it really will grab it.
It'll take, especially if it pops away very quickly, a heavy limb,
That's right.
The saw sticks in the kerf and just tears the saw right out of the operator's hands.
And a lot of times it depends on the specific type of wood fiber, but the thing is it's so unpredictable.
Right.
So that's why we like to recommend that when you're doing the drop cut, you make your bottom cut and then try to come down as directly on top of that bottom cut as you can with your top cut. And I think that you'll find that you'll get much more consistent results.
That's right. Okay, let's take a look at what happened when Rip used the classic drop cut. The limb was attached from this end, he made his undercut, and then with his chainsaw, cut down past the fibers that he cut through with the bottom cut, and as the limb went over, it tried to grab his saw. Now, you saw it coming and you straightened the saw and took it out of the cut. Now, had that gone over real quickly, it could have even pulled the saw out of your hand, especially if you weren't ready.
Absolutely. You know, Ken, the three-step cut has been around in arboriculture a long, long time.
That's right.
Long before chainsaws were even in use. But when cutting big wood like this, we really must be cognizant that this type of thing might happen.
That's right. The same can happen with a small face notch, like a 45-degree face notch, and a back cut up above that face notch. So a kerf can be left and the saw can be taken from the climber's hands.
That's right.